class, Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. So this will be our last video, our last class for this semester. So I will continue with the example of wave equation. Alright. So for the previous week, I will show you the example on heat equation, which is a parabolic. So this is wave equation, is a hyperbolic equation. So I give you example, so then I will explain or I will show you how to answer for wave equation. Okay, so basically this is a finite difference method. This is a numerical approach. Okay. Okay, so BC, I use BC. BC stands for boundary condition. And IC stands for initial condition. Alright guys, so this is the question. Okay, so example, use the finite difference method to solve the wave equation. So this is your equation, the wave equation. Okay, and then it gives you the BC. So they have two BC here, U0T and U1T. Okay, and then the initial condition, they have two also initial condition. The first one here, this one, U at 0, and the second one is du dt at 0. Okay, so it's slightly different. Dia bagi dalam bentuk, it give you in term of differentiation of first order lah. Okay, kalau you refer back to the previous example, both are giving to you, it gives to you in term of x like this. Okay, saya tak sana. Okay. Or if you can refer back to the previous example, heat equation, it just give you one IC, only one initial condition. So this is the example for heat equation. So it gives you only one initial condition here. Okay, but for now, the wave, it gives you two initial conditions. So the first one here, this one, U at 0, and the second one is du dt. Okay, and then give you H and K as well. So this is your H value, which is 0.2, and K is 0.1. Okay, so let's solve it now. Okay, so what we need to do first is, for me, ataupun like the previous example, I suggest you to sketch a graph. To plot or to find the grid first. Okay, to find the kotak-kotak one lah, the box, the point. Okay, so this is the step size for H and K. Okay, H is step size for X and K is step size for T. So the step size is 0.2. Okay, and then the limit for it, okay, for T, the limit is just from 0 until 0.2. So means that the maximum for T here, this one is T, is 0.2, and the maximum for X here is 1. Okay, so we do it for X first. Okay, H, so 0, and then the next point is 0.2, and then 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, and 1.0. Okay, then for T, 0.2, and then the step size is 0.1. So it's just only 0.1 and 0.2. So you sketch it or draw the line. Okay, so means that the point of it is we call for each of it lah. Okay, you plot the point. So it's similar, sama je. I mean it's similar like the previous example. I mean any equation will be the similar steps. So you need to sketch the graph, plot the point, and then find the value of it. So as I highlight before, make sure you identify what is your I and what is your J. Okay. So this is what we call as U00. Okay, means that your I0, your J0. And then when you move to the right, it means that you move the X. Okay, you move on X, like you move on X in the what we call axis. So it means that I will be changed. So I will be increased lah. Okay, so this is how we plot the point. So then when you want to plot this point, okay, the above of it, so means that you already move your point in T axis. So it means that you move the J. Okay, so when you move the J, J will be increased lah. Okay, so J will be increased as 1. So the rest will be equal. Okay, so your J will be increased 2 now. Alright, okay, after done, so now we want to find the, okay, our objective now is to find the value for each point, kan? So now, before we go to that, you identify first you look at first at your BC, your boundary condition here. So you can get it the answer or the point that in the boundary area lah, okay? And the boundary area, you can use this BC to get the value of it. So the first BC is U0T. So U0T means that your X0. So where is your X0? So this is your X0, is it? Okay, this is your X0. And then every point here, which is U00, U01, U02, all are zeros. Okay, maksudnya okay, U00 is also equivalent to, okay, U00 here class, 00 here is represent IJ. This is I, this is J. But now, for this one, it will represent XT. Okay, it's different, two different things. Okay, XT. Okay, so U01, it means that your X is 0, yes, your X is 0, but your T now is 0.1. Okay, and then U02 is U0 0.2. So what's the answer here? Okay, the answer here is 0 for all. Okay, it's already stated in the BC, right? So it's equal to 0 for all. For all these three values is already equal to 0. So this means this one 0, this one 0, and this one also 0. Okay, so now for the second boundary condition is 1t equal to 0. Okay, 0 juga. But now your x here is 1. Your x here is 1. So where is your x1? So this is your x1. So that means is 5 0, 5 1, and 5 2. So it will equal to 1 0, 1 0.1, and 1 0.2. And all these values also zeros. Okay, right, so we are done for the BC. So now we want to find the we want to use this IC. Okay, this IC block. Okay, the first IC is at 0 sine pi x plus sine 2 pi x. Okay, right, so what does this mean? This means that the value that lies in T0. Where is T0? This is T0. Okay, this is T0. Okay, and all of this. Okay, all of this is T0. Okay, so means that is to U00, U10, U20, U30, U40, and U50. All of this is your T0. So how to write it? for the in the of coordinate x and t. So this will be 0, 0. This will be 0, sorry, 0.2, 0.20, and then 0.40, 0.60, yes, 0.80, and the last one is 1.0 or 1 equal to 0. Okay, and of course, these two, you already calculated just now, is it? So you give to 0. So now, in the middle here, okay, you have 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, 0. So how to find this value? Okay, you need to use this equation. So how to calculate? Okay, for example, I will start with U10. U10 means that your x is 0.2, your t is 0. So this is the equation class. So you just substitute, okay, your x is 0.2, your t 0, right? So you just substitute what I have here inside your equation. So you have pi 0.2, and then plus sine 2 pi 0.2. So you calculate. Okay, pi 0.2 sine. Okay, jap, I tulis dulu lah. Answer that you should get here is 1.5388. Okay, class? So make sure you know how to use your calculator when you calculate trigonometry. What I mean, trigonometry is sine, cos, tangent, right? So when it involved with sine, cos, tangent, and it's involved with involved with trigonometry lah. When it involved with sine, cos, tangent, and so on, that involved with trigonometry, you need to use you need to change the radian to the you need to mode to change the radian mode. Yeah, you need to change the mode to radian. So if you can see, I'm not sure whether you can see that or not, but it's on top of it. Okay, they have a R. So R means radian mode. Okay, so you need to change the radian mode first, because that's why, if you still remember, for the midterm test, for the question 2B, most of you didn't get the full answer, full marks, because of you did not change the mode to radian, so you will get the wrong answer. Okay, class. So I think I will not do it one by one. I just give you the final answer here, so you can do it by yourself and you check with the answer that you give you here. Okay, so this is the answer for for 0.4 here. The answer is 1.5388 as well. And then 0.3633 and negative 0.3633. Okay, so done. Okay, so we already get this all value here. Okay, kita dah dapat dah semua value kat sini. So the value that we left here is this one. Okay, the value that we need to calculate now is, okay, I will write down first. U12, U22, U32, and U42, U11, U21, U31, and U41. Okay, so they have 4 values here. Okay, but class, okay, we still have another one more initial condition here. Okay, So kita ada lagi satu, du dt at 0, 0. Okay. Alright, so du dt at 0, 0. So macam mana nak buat ni? Dia ada special kat sini. There is something yang kita perlu add ataupun before this in the heat equation they have no such of this type of what you call it, initial condition. It just give you one only, right? So now you have another one. So what we need to do is, okay class, okay, we hold it first. Okay, we hold it first, class. Okay, just remember that we have another one more extra what you call the helpful formula to help us to find this point. But before that, what we need to do now is you need to create your formula or your equation based on this equation of heat. Wave. Okay, so du dt square so on. So both are square, is it? So both are second order. So that means we will use a central. So saya dah lupa central equation. So if you still remember for, okay, I just write it back here. Okay, so you use central. So this is will be ui j plus 1 minus 2uij plus uij minus 1. Okay, j because we do it for t. So this is k square. And then minus, we have ui plus 1j. Okay, put the bracket lah. Okay, 2uij and then plus ui minus 1j over h square and equal to 0. So now open the bracket, simplify this equation. Okay, so I think better you substitute the value first. Okay, because we have a value of k and h, is it? So we substitute first the value of k is 0.1. So 0.1 power 2, then minus ui plus 1j minus 2 uij plus ui minus 1j. 0.2 square. Okay, so open the bracket class, open the bracket and then you rearrange it. Okay, so kalau open the bracket, kalau you nak samakan dia punya penyebut or denominator, you need to multiply. Okay, so maksudnya you nak samakan kat sini. So this will be, you kena darabkan dua-dua ni dengan ataupun for me, if for easy for you to do is we bring, okay, I bring first this term to the right hand side, so be positive lah. Okay, then I bring this 0.1 to here, so will be 0.1 square over 0.2 square, and then we still have here this one. And then at this side we have this one. Oops, this one is minus 1. Okay, so our objective is we want to we want to remain or we want to make it uij plus 1 as a subject class. Okay, we want to make it uij plus 1 as a subject. So what you do is you bring all this to the right hand side. So it will be plus 2uij and minus uij minus 1. Okay, then plus you open the bracket because you have 2uij here and also u2ij here, but make sure you open the bracket first because negative 2uij here, they have multiplication with these numbers, is it? So you need to do it, open the bracket one by one and then rearrange it back. So lastly you should get this one. Okay, I dah buat tadi dekat So plus 1 over 4 uij, ui plus 1j, and then 1 over 2 plus uij minus 1. Okay, so class, make sure you open before you what we call summarize it. You open the bracket first here, so means that this one 0.1 power 2 over 0.2 power 2, it will be multiplication with ui plus 1j, and then multiply with 2 uij and so on, and then you rearrange back, so you will get the answer here lah. Okay, so this is your equation. Okay, I repeat again. So the equation that you should get here is uij plus 1 is equal to 3 over 2. Okay, 3 over 2 uij, and then okay, both are 1 over 4, sorry. 1 over 4 ui minus 1. Sorry class, this is ui minus 1. Okay, jap. Saya rasa better saya tunjukkan lah. Okay, so we do it slowly. Okay, uij plus 1 is equal to 1 over 4. This one is 1 over 4. Okay, so ui plus 1j minus 2 uij plus ui minus 1j plus 2 uij minus uij minus 1. Okay, open the bracket. So 1 over 4 ui plus 1j minus 1 over 2 uij plus 1 over 4 ui minus 1j plus 2 uij minus uij minus 1. Okay, so ui plus 1j, okay, tak ada. So just here only 1. And then uij and uij. So 2 minus half. So 2 minus half is equal to 3 over, oops, 3 over 2 is it? Okay, 3 over 2 plus 3 over 2 uij. And then this one is 1 plus 4 ui plus, sorry, ui minus 1. ui minus 1j, and then uij minus 1. So they have 4 terms. Sorry class, they should be have 4 terms. So tadi saya salah lah. Okay, so I repeat again. So uij plus 1 is equal to 1 over 4 ui plus 1j plus 3 over 2 uij plus 1 over 4 ui minus 1j, and then minus uij minus 1. Okay, alright, done. So we will find these points by using this equation. Okay, but like I said just now, we have another one initial condition here, right? So what we need to do now? Okay, you have du dt at 0, okay, equal to 0. Okay, so class, so this one du dt at 0. So you need to replace this one by using the equation uij and so on by using central. Okay, by using central. Okay, I need to show it again. Sekejap, saya tunjuk balik. Okay, this one class. Okay, we have forward, backward, forward, center, backward. So you use central for du dt here. Okay, so it will be equal to du dt at 0 is equal to ui j plus 1 minus ui j minus 1 over 2k. Okay, alright. So, and this equation is equal to 0, is it? So you equate to 0. Okay, you equate to 0. Okay, and then you can see here, this is 0. Okay, when it's 0, means that your j is 0. T kosong kan, bila T kosong maksudnya J kosong. So kat sini you akan dapat UI 1. Okay, UI 1 because J is 0 class. And then minus UI negative 1 over 2K, and this equation is equal to 0. Okay, so this is the extra things that you need to apply for heat, for wave equation. Untuk heat tak ada benda ni. So what I can say that heat is more simple compared to wave. Okay. Alright, so 2k here. So you bring this 2k to this side, is it? So bila you bawa naik, so dah akan dapat kosong lah. Okay, ui 1 minus ui negative 1 equal to 0. And therefore, ui 1 equal to ui negative 1. So, class, ui1 is equal to ui negative 1. So every time you get this term in your equation later on, bila dah masukkan value nanti, always replace with ui1. Okay, maksudnya dia ada kegunaan lah kat sini. Ada something that you will, this is the you will use this equation later on when you substitute all the ij's here in the equation here. Okay, saya bagi satu contoh ataupun kita buat satu example. Okay, I just write here lah. Okay, let's say we want to calculate u11. Okay, u11. Okay, u11 means that your I here is 1 and then your j is 1. So, your j is 0. Okay, by referring to this equation, okay class. So, I is 1, j is 0. So, 1 over 4, 1, so 2, 0. Okay, and then plus 3 over 2, I is 1, j 0. Okay, 1, 0. 1 over 4, u, I 1. I is 1, right? So 1 minus 1 is 0, j 0. And then your I is 1. And then j 0 just now. 0 minus 1, so become negative 1. Okay, negative 1. Okay, so you should get here is 1 over 4, u2 0. 3 over 2, u1 0. 1 over 4, u 0 0. And minus u1 negative 1. Right, then. Okay, substitute the value that we have. You already have the value to 0, is it? Kena tengok balik lah. Kita dah ada tekan value to 0. Belum. Belum ke dah? Okay, suppose you get here. Okay, we already get the value here. Okay, so you will 1 over 4, 1.5388. Okay, plus 3 over 2. Okay, 1 0. U1 0 here is 1 0. 1 0 is here. Okay, 1.538 as well, and then plus 1 over 4 u 0 0. U 0 0 is equal to 0. Okay, and then u1 negative 1. Okay, class, kat sini, okay, you can see they have a negative 1. So it's rare ataupun it's weird lah. Okay, when we have negative. So that's the usage of this. That's the usage of this equation, class. So what does it mean? It says that when you have your I1 is also equal to UI negative 1. Or terbalik kan, maksudnya kalau every time you get UI negative 1, it will be equal to UI1. So now our cases is U1 negative 1. So that means here is U1 1 lah. Okay, negative 1 akan jadi 1. So U1 1. And U1 1, we already get the value. Belum dapat. So U11. So means that if you can see back the equation that we count now, okay, yang kita tengah kira sekarang is for U11, is it? So U11, we have two term U11 here. So you bring this U11 to the left hand side. Okay, therefore there we have two U11. Okay, and then this one is 0. So you just calculate here 1 over 4 times 1.5388 plus 3 over 2 times with 1.5388. So the answer that you should get here is over 2. Okay, jap. Darab dulu lah. Okay, so this one is 2.6929. And your answer for U11 is divided by 2. So you get 1.3465. Okay, alright class. So this is how you cater for the answer for the question of width. Dia ada satu extra kat sini. Yang ni saya nak highlightkan kat sini actually. The rest, start from the starting, from the sketching, the graph, and then find the BC and so on. It will be similar like the previous step that we have done in heat. But the extra hitting here of this initial condition. Okay, kat sini yang beza dia antara heat dengan wave punya cara untuk selesaikan soalan lah. Okay, so and then after this, so then it will be the same lah, like the sama juga macam heat. So means that you need to calculate all these points to get the answer by using this equation. Okay, so I give you the final answer je. Okay, then you try calculate by yourself. So just now is U11, so this is U21. Okay, and then we have U21, U31. U31 is equal to 0.4194, and then U41 0.2271, and then U12 0.8289, U22 is equal to 0.9905, U32 is equal to 0.5570, and the last one is U42 0.1277. Okay, alright class, so this is how you need to answer if you get the wave equation. So I just want to really highlight for this one. Okay, this is the extra things that you need to know lah, okay, for wave. Okay, alright, so class, that's all from me, and yeah, we already comes to the end of this semester, and well, I wish you nothing, just good luck for your final, and yeah, that's all lah. Okay, that's all. Bye. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.